imagine a war, a great war between two great empires. And let's say one empire conquers the other, and the capital city of the defeated empire falls. And the king of that empire is captured and bound. So one empire defeats the other, the capital city of the defeated empire falls, and the emperor is bound. Is it possible that the word of that defeat would not get out to the edges of that empire in the first 10 minutes? Yes, it's quite possible that you get to the point where some villages, some towns, some outlying provinces don't get the word for quite a while and continue their resistance. The capital city has fallen, their enterprise is doomed, their project is done, but there's still some resistance. I remember, I think it was in the 70s or 80s, when it was a number of decades after the end of the Second World War, where a Japanese soldier who'd been hiding out in the jungles in the Philippines finally surrendered, decades after the war. So he'd been continuing the resistance for years after the cause that he was fighting for was finished. He continued that resistance. The resistance was futile, but he was able to still do some things. Some people, after the Civil War, after the American Civil War, some people didn't accept the surrender and just kept on fighting. You may know the name of one of them. Jesse James was one of them. He just kept on going. No, I'm not done. I'm just going to keep going. So that's what the devil's like. The devil is a defeated foe. Jesus Christ conquered his kingdom. Jesus Christ bound the strong man. Jesus Christ has received universal dominion and authority and has told us to go into all the provinces of this former empire and tell them that the capital city has fallen. Tell them that there's a new king. Tell them that there's a new Lord. Tell them that there's a new emperor. He has been established over all things. Some of them are going to receive the news with gladness, and some are going to resist. But that doesn't change anything, because all authority is given to Jesus. You should, whether or not they believe it, you're my follower, you're my disciple. If they don't believe it, you should at least believe it. And that if you believe it, then you should therefore go. All authority, Jesus has all authority. If you've been converted, if you're regenerate, if you've received the forgiveness of the Holy Spirit, if you've been empowered by the Holy Spirit, and if Jesus is Lord, you have the authority, you have the power, you have the ability to therefore go.